Who is the owner of Galgotias University? From zero to an empire. And now the Chinese robot controversy. At 8 in the evening, the grand stage of the India AI Impact Summit in Delhi was glowing brightly. The country's leading industrialists, policymakers, and tech innovators were seated together. The future of artificial intelligence was being discussed. And then in one corner of the stage, a four-legged robotic dog caught everyone's attention. It was introduced by the name Orion. It was claimed to be an Indian innovation, the achievement of a center of excellence built on campus. The crowd applauded, cameras flashed, and within minutes, videos began going viral on social media. But then, something happened that changed the direction of the entire event. The moment tech experts looked closely at the robot, whispers began. And before long, the very robot that was becoming a symbol of innovation turned into the cause of controversy. Questions started rising. Was this truly an Indian innovation, or was there another story hidden behind it? Within a few hours, threads began circulating on Twitter and LinkedIn. Experts pointed out that the robot was actually a model from China's company, Unitree Robotics, already available in the international market. In India, its price ranges between approximately 2 to 3 lakh. Photos were compared, specifications were matched, and it was claimed that Orion was in fact a rebranded version of Unitree's product. The matter escalated to the point where summit organizers had to remove Galgotias University's stall. The university administration was forced to issue a public clarification, stating that there had been a misunderstanding in the presentation and that the intent behind the innovation had been misinterpreted. Amid all these developments, one name returned to the headlines: Sunil Galgotia, the same person who had once dreamed of building a private university in Greater Noida. The same individual who built an education empire from zero. And now the same person was at the center of discussion because of an AI controversy. The issue was not just about a robot. It was about credibility. It was about the thin line between branding and innovation. Sunil Galgotia's story does not begin today. It goes back to the 1930s, a small bookstore in Connaught Place, Delhi. E.D. Galgotia and Sons. The fragrance of books, old wooden racks, and an atmosphere of reading and learning. It was in this environment that Sunil Galgotia spent his childhood. Education was not just a business. It was a family legacy. He completed his schooling at St. Columba's School and then graduated from 𝐟𝐨𝐥𝐥𝐸 College of Commerce, Delhi University. His commerce education taught him the finer aspects of business, but he had the desire to build something bigger. In the 1980s, he stepped into the publishing business. Through Galgotia's publications, he acquired distribution rights for books related to international examinations. These books were extremely important for students preparing for competitive exams. Gradually, the publishing business gained momentum. The network expanded, revenue increased, and the brand began to establish its identity. But Sunil Galgotia was not someone who would stop at selling books. His vision was to build an institution. In the year 2000, he laid the foundation of Galgotias Institute of Management and Technology, or GMT. The beginning was not easy. The first batch had only 40 students. Infrastructure was limited, resources were limited, but ambition was limitless. An engineering college was established, courses expanded, faculty strengthened. Slowly, the number of students began to grow. Greater Noida, which was emerging as an education hub at the time, started seeing the name Galgotias prominently. The year 2011 proved to be a turning point. The institution received university status from the government of Uttar Pradesh. It was no longer just a college, it had become Galgotias University. With new programs, new departments, and modern infrastructure, the campus expanded rapidly. According to reports, the university now offers more than 350 programs. Management, engineering, pharmacy, law, media, agriculture, and many professional courses. With thousands of students, international collaborations, and industry tie-ups, it became a major name in the private education sector. The university management claims that more than 350 crore has been invested in AI and emerging technologies. Labs, incubation centers, startup ecosystems, hackathons. Everything aimed at promoting innovation. That is why the Orion robot was showcased at the India AI Impact Summit. The intention of the presentation may have been to demonstrate that the campus is working on cutting-edge technology. But in the world of technology, transparency is the biggest currency. And when questions arise about transparency, the impact spreads far. Sunil Galgotia's business has not remained limited to education. Through Galgotias Infra, the group entered real estate and infrastructure as well. In January 2nd, 2023, a memorandum of understanding worth 500 crore was signed with the Yamuna Expressway Industrial Development Authority. Plans were made for warehousing, hotels, housing, and hospital projects near the Juar Airport Aerocity project. What began with education has now expanded into a multi-sector presence. According to media reports, Sunil Galgotia's business has reached thousands of crores of rupees. The number of students is said to exceed 15,000. The campus is equipped with modern facilities. Placement records are highlighted. Rankings and accreditations are showcased. But for any brand, reputation is the biggest asset. And the AI robot controversy has raised questions about that very reputation. The university clarified that the robot had been misinterpreted as a self-developed product. According to them, work had been done on AI integration and customization within the Center of Excellence. But the social media trial was intense. People were asking, if this was imported hardware, why was it presented as innovation? In the race for branding, are ethics being left behind? Or was it merely a communication gap? This controversy has also raised a larger question. What should be the branding strategy of private education institutions in India? Competition is intense. Every institution is using keywords like AI, innovation, startup, global exposure. Parents are paying high fees, students expect global standards. In such a scenario, maintaining a balance between marketing and real innovation becomes a challenge. Sunil Galgotia's journey is inspiring. Starting from zero, moving from publishing to building an education empire, taking risks, investing in infrastructure, expanding strategically. All of this reflects entrepreneurial spirit. But in the modern era, success also brings scrutiny. The greater the visibility, the greater the accountability. Greater Noida's education hub today is filled with dozens of private universities. Every campus claims technology-driven education. AI labs, robotics clubs, incubation centers, all paint the picture of aspirational India. But for students and parents, the real question remains, along with a degree, are they receiving genuine skills? Is innovation limited to brochures? Or is a real research culture being developed on the ground? The Orion controversy may settle over time. The news cycle will move forward. But this episode has highlighted the gap between branding and authenticity. For entrepreneurs like Sunil Galgotia, it serves as a reminder that in the education sector, trust is the biggest capital. Even a small communication gap can turn into a large narrative. Today, when India talks about an AI revolution, when the government is pushing Digital India and Make in India, every institution is under scrutiny. Consistency between claim and proof is essential. Students do not just buy a degree, they buy credibility. Parents do not just choose a campus, they choose trust. In Sunil Galgotia's story, there is inspiration and there is a lesson. The inspiration is that a journey beginning in a small bookstore can reach the heights of a university empire. The lesson is that without transparency and clarity, the story of innovation remains incomplete. The question still floats in the air. Was it merely a misunderstanding or a rush in branding strategy? How Galgotias University reinforces its image in the coming time will be interesting to watch. Because education is not just a business. It is the responsibility of shaping the future. And when the future is at stake, every step must be taken thoughtfully. The Orion robot may have been a machine, but it sparked a much larger debate. Credibility versus publicity. And standing at the center of that debate is Sunil Galgotia, an entrepreneur, an educationist, and now a name at the heart of a controversy.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.